Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating and complex history of colonial India. This period, which lasted from the 16th century to 1947, shaped modern India in profound ways. Join us as we dive into the key events, significant figures, and lasting impacts of colonial India. Our story begins with the arrival of European traders in India during the 16th century. The allure of India's spices, textiles, and other riches drew several European powers to its shores, including the Portuguese, Dutch, French, and British. The Portuguese were the first Europeans to establish a significant presence in India. In 1498, Vasco da Gama, a Portuguese explorer, landed in Calicut, modern-day Kozhikode, on the southwestern coast of India. This marked the beginning of European maritime trade with India. The Portuguese established trading posts and forts along the western coast, including in Goa, which became their colonial capital. Goa quickly grew in importance as a center of trade and Christian missionary activity. Following the Portuguese, the Dutch and the French also sought to capitalize on India's lucrative trade. The Dutch East India Company, founded in 1602, established trading posts in Gujarat, Bengal, and the Coromandel coast. Their stronghold, however, was in the Spice Islands, modern-day Indonesia, and their presence in India remained limited compared to other European powers. The French, under the French East India Company, established key settlements in Pondicherry, Mahe, Yanam, and Karaikal in the 17th century. Pondicherry, in particular, became a prominent French colonial enclave and played a significant role in the trade network. The British East India Company, established in 1600, initially came to India for trade, like other European powers. They set up their first trading post in Surat in 1612, followed by others in Madras, now Chennai, Bombay, now Mumbai, and Calcutta, now Kolkata. These trading posts, known as factories, served as bases for their commercial activities. The British East India Company's commercial success soon led to political ambitions. They started to intervene in local politics, forming alliances and using military force to protect and expand their interests. This strategy gradually increased their influence over large parts of India. The 18th century saw the gradual expansion of British control in India, often at the expense of other European powers and declining Indian empires. In 1757, the British East India Company, led by Robert Clive, defeated the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Dowlah, at the Battle of Plassey. This victory was achieved through strategic alliances and the betrayal of key Nawab allies. The Battle of Plassey marked the beginning of British political and military dominance in India. The British secured another significant victory at the Battle of Buxar in 1764, defeating the combined forces of the Mughal Emperor, the Nawab of Bengal, and the Nawab of Awadh. This victory further solidified British control over large parts of India and led to the Treaty of Allahabad, which granted the East India Company the right to collect revenue in Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa. To consolidate their power, the British East India Company implemented various administrative reforms. Warren Hastings, the first Governor-General of India, introduced judicial reforms and revenue systems to enhance British control. The Permanent Settlement of Bengal, introduced in 1793, was one such measure aimed at securing revenue for the company. The arrival of Europeans had a profound impact on Indian society, economy, and culture. The introduction of new crops, trade practices, and administrative systems brought significant changes. Economic impact was profoundly felt as European trade practices led to the commercialization of agriculture, focusing on cash crops such as cotton, indigo, and tea. This shift, unfortunately, often came at the expense of traditional food crops, which led to periodic famines. Moreover, the British deindustrialized India's traditional industries, like textiles, to benefit British manufacturers, causing significant economic disruptions. The cultural and social impact of European, particularly British, influence included the introduction of Western education, legal systems, and infrastructure, such as railways and telegraph lines. These changes had both positive and negative effects. While they facilitated modernization and improved communication, they also disrupted traditional ways of life, creating a complex legacy. The interaction between Indian and European cultures catalyzed various social and religious reform movements in India. Leaders like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, often hailed as the father of modern India, advocated for crucial social reforms, including the abolition of practices like sati and child marriage, and promoted women's education. The British economic policies led to the deindustrialization of India's traditional industries and the exploitation of its resources. Famines became frequent due to the emphasis on cash crops over food production, leading to widespread suffering. The British also had a profound impact on Indian society and culture. English education created a new class of Western-educated Indians who would later play a crucial role in India's independence movement. The history of colonial India is a complex tapestry of exploitation and resilience, cultural exchange and resistance. It shaped modern India in profound ways, leaving a legacy that continues to influence the country today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical journeys. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified of our latest videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.